Yeah, guys, welcome to Boxing Block Center. I'm right here with my bro John Ajibade or Lamide, and we're here to talk about talk about our brother, man, Izu Ugonoh, Polish Nigerian. I say he's Nigerian, but he think he's Polish. So last night, Izu Ugonoh lost against Lukas Rozanski. The Ruiz Jr. of Poland. I mean, he looks like the Jr., man, body wise. But fortunately, Izu Ugonoh lost. And as you can see right here, let me see if I can play the clip so that you guys can just get to know how he lost. Hopefully I don't get a copyright claim for this, man.
Lukas Rozanski, kolejny prawy sierpowy, potężne ciosy spadają na.
So as you can see, he caught Izu Ugonoh with a deadly right hand through some combinations, and Izu Ugonoh right here laying down was already tired, man. Like, he stopped Izu Ugonoh in the 4th round, as you can see right here. So, and the referee counted him out. I watched the full fight. I mean, I was very heartbroken, okay, when I saw this. Rozanski is undefeated. A guy who had about 10 fights and 11 fights, 10 knockouts. Okay, and as you can see right here, he doesn't even have a picture yet on the boss rec profile. No profile picture yet, as you can see. So all his fights has been by the way of knockout. You know what I mean? He's knocked out everyone he's ever faced, except for one, and that was against Artyom Chaniakiewicz. So, other than Chaniakiewicz, he's knocked out everyone. And if you look at Izu Ugonoh's record, a guy who made his pro debut back in 2010, 3 years before Joshua made his pro debut, Izu Ugonoh does have few fights, okay? He only has 20 fights. Bro, what are your thoughts about Izu Ugonoh losing to Lukas Rozanski?
It's very painful, It's saying that our brother been knocked out, in that manner, you know what I mean? So it's really shocking, and I just hope he recover back and then bounce back. Hopefully, if there's any good match, come back there and then do what he needs to do. But the way I'm looking at this guy is, he's just doing the boxing as a part-time. He doesn't. I don't say him like putting all his energy, and it's just like not really serious about it. Kind of, I'm not sure, but that's where I'm looking at it anyway. So he's just like fighting it with pleasure, So, and for a boxer that way, I think fatigue should not be one of the reasons why you should lose. Because the way I'm looking at the preview now, it looks it's been like he's going. Is fatigue already, so he couldn't go further on that fight, and the opponent, if you look at the way he was smashing him, the blow was very fast, it was very heavy on him, and he knocked him out, So it's really sorry for him, really sorry. I feel so bad, but his boss.
I'm listening, bro.
So hopefully he come back and get this rematch if it's possible, and then show the whole world that I can do it again.
Rematch? What rematch? Listen, bro. I mean, how can Izu Ugonoh lose to a guy who has less fights than him, man? Like a guy Lukas Rozanski. Not everyone who knows Lukas Rozanski, and moreover, the guy looked like Anders Jr. Listen, Izu Ugonoh, I must say, the guy is talented. Okay, he's a former kickboxer. He's an athlete, no doubt about that. But I feel like these boxing stuff, he didn't take it serious. Can you imagine that this guy only has 20 fights? Okay, 20 fights since he turned pro. Just look at Joshua now. Joshua turned pro in the year 2013, right?
Yeah.
And Joshua has about 23 to 4 fights, right?
Yep.
Izu Ugonoh has only 20.
How long have you been fighting now?
Since he turned pro back in 2010.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That it's just
so he's been so inactive. He's been so inactive. Just look at it right here. Look at it right here. Look at it right here. After he lost to, listen, let me since we're talking about this guy, okay, let me break it down. He fought twice in 2010, right? He fought Igor Papunia, and Pavel Hab, and he fought like 4 times in 2011. 4 times 2011, which is nice, right?
Yep.
He fought Rashid, fought Patrick Belga, fought Fate Sehan, and fought Florian Strupitz. And in 2012, he had 2 fights. He fought Boyan Blaske, he fought Matthew Monier, and 2013 he had 1 fight, only one fight against Lukas Rozanski. And in 2014 he had again just 1 fight against Junior Maletino Lacopo. And in 2015 he had like 5 fights. Okay, 5 fights. I guess 5 fights. He fought Thomas Piatto, Julius Long, Willie Quarry, Ibrahim Labaran, and Vicente Sandez. Good. That was good. 2015 was good for him. 5 fights, good. Now in 2016 he had like 2 fights. He fought Ricardo Orbeto Ramirez. He fought Gregory Tony. And in 2017 he only had 1 fight. Okay, 1 fight. He fought Dominic Brazil. Lost, got knocked out. That was when he lost his confidence. After he got knocked out by Dominic Brazil, he lost his confidence. And then in 2018 came back and fought Fred Cassie and stopped Fred Cassie. And throughout 2018 didn't fight anymore. And he then fought last night Lukas Rozanski. So how can you grow into a better fighter? How can you even learn on your skill set, on working on your endurance, your cardio? Because we can tell that this guy, when he throws too much punches, he tend to gas out very early in a fight. And if you put the pressure on him, he gasses out as well. You know what I mean? So why, if he was a guy who had been active, and stepping up in competition, I believe by now he would have already worked this out. I believe he was one of the best heavyweight prospect, like one of the best at that point. I even thought this guy is better than Ajagba. But I don't see it. I don't see it now because, and I feel like, I don't know if he has some identity crisis. He tends to it tends to always feature in the Polish society. Like it tends to want to be. It doesn't want to. It wants to participate in Polish doings. You know what I mean? It wants to be the voice as well. I think is nice, but I feel like he might have some identity crisis. Okay, because he don't really show the Nigerian side of him. Maybe he shows it to his parents or to his family, I don't know. But to Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians don't even know who he is. And some of them that know who he is, they don't care about him. They feel like this guy is not proud of Nigeria, so why would I care about him? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like I don't know if it's identity crisis, because he always say he's black Polish, he's black Polish, he's black Polish. This is, I mean, you forget it. Listen, I'm not being mean here, but even though I have some Polish friends, I do know that Polish people are racist. I mean, majority of them, I feel like they are racist. I'm not saying all of them. And, you know what I mean? I have Polish friends. I've worked with them before. Like, I cannot lie to you, but I still feel like the majority of them are racist. In Poland, like, they tend to see color, and we know that. And we know the Polish government are not friendly to immigrants. They are not friendly to non-Caucasian or let's say white immigrants. Okay, I have to say that as well. I'm just saying it. So BBC is a place where we can express ourselves. It's a place where we can talk, understand each other. Izu Ugonoh is loved by Polish fans. I have to say that as well. But he's loved because he's representing Poland in a positive way. We don't know what would have happened if he was if he was one of those guys, like if he committed any criminal act. You know what I mean? So Izu Ugonoh, I don't know if boxing is a thing. I feel like the hunger is gone. I mean, ever since he lost to Brazil, things changed.
That's the spirit, you know. That's the spirit what we're talking about. When you don't have that spirit of exotics, and you can't just move on, you don't trust in yourself. You know, the confidence is gone. If you don't like, if you see, it does not matter how, you know, you might lose. You might lose the match now. You might fight now and lose and stuff like that. But that does not mean you should just mark yourself out. You know what I mean? Loss or losing or whatever is made for a man or for for human. So for you to have that and you just think you just have to let yourself down for that, you know, that is not acceptable. You know, it's not really it doesn't have that spirit of, you know, there's difference between having, like, when you look at all these boxers, whoever, they believe that, okay, when they start fighting, that, you know, he should be expecting to lose one day. You know what I mean? So that he should prepare himself, you know, for a better day, for a raining day. So sometimes when you lose, or when you lose, yeah, that gives you a bit of motivation to be able to achieve well. So for him to be saying, oh, because he lost to Brazil, then, you know, that's not really good at all. So for me, looking at him, I see him that he's just taking boxing as a part-time. It's not really like being serious in boxing. So he's been fighting for 10 years. You know, I mean, like 9 years, thereabout. He's been pro for 9 years, about. But it's not known by anyone. You know, it's not known. So that's to tell you that the ability that you put in whatever you believe in will sell you. So he doesn't put more effort on what he's doing, or perhaps he doesn't believe in what he's doing. So probably maybe that's the reason why he's not being welcome or being shown to the world. You know what I mean? So and that exactly what he's doing. I think he is kind of person that he normally goes to train when he have a fight or whenever he's feel broke. I say, I need money, or let me go and fight or something like that, or I have a fight next week. Let me start going to gym. You know what I mean? So there's some people that took boxing as a career, as a main career. So this guy, I don't think he really have that motivation that boxing is gonna be my best, number one career or whatever. But what I'm saying now, at his age, with his experience, with his years of experience in boxing, he should not be fatigued when he's fighting. He should not be getting tired like that. Look at the way he's been knocked out. He can't even stand up. That's so bad. As in, that's so bad. The guy, he couldn't even stand up. That's to tell you how, you could see the way he fights. He doesn't have that motivation. Nothing, gives him that energy, to be able to say, look, let me knock this guy out. I think he's just doing it for a part time. So, and the amount of effort that you put in your business, you gotta reap it at the end of the day. So it's his fault anyway. So I believe this should be a lesson to him. He should go back to his drawing board and sit down and look at, okay, what did I really want to do? Did I really want to do boxing or something else? So if you want to do boxing, you need to put your energy 24/7 into it. Boxing is a career. It's a career. You can't just be wasting time and be saying you want to do this, you want to do that. You need to face the boxing and face it. Do more training. You know what I mean? Do more training. Don't believe in anything. The amount of energy that you put in, that's what you're going to get. So I think what happened to him now, he should now sit down and look at what to do. Long year in pro is enough time to be in that level. Or by now, we should be hearing his name alongside with even more than Ajagba's name, Ajagba, more Ajagba now. You know what I mean? We should be hearing his name, but he's not putting a lot of effort on it. So that's why nobody, I doubt it if anybody knows about him. It's not because of you that you're saying it now.
Bro, since 2010, since he turned pro. I mean, I heard one time that Matchroom wanted to sign him. I heard that he was going to fight on the undercard of a Matchroom event. So I don't know what happened, because at one point he went to the UK and he got interviewed by Boxing Social. That was when we heard the news anyway. So, we know that he was being trained by Kevin Barry, the trainer of Joseph Parker. Both him and Parker, they are friends, very close friends. And he was supposed to be the next big star in the heavyweight division. I think his mentality and the lack of activity, you know what I mean? You've got to be active in boxing. Listen, you don't fight 5 times a year and then the next year you fight only 1 time. No, boxing is a lifestyle. It's not a joke. You know what I mean? We're talking about this. It's very painful to see this. Look at how he's been knocked out. It's painful. It's painful. As a Nigerian to see this, it's painful. So he should reconnect to his Nigerian roots as well. So look at him. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But he's gonna be. Let's say Izu Ugonoh right now. Izu Ugonoh right now. This is in Poland right now. People in Poland, they look at this issue. They look at this fight like Ruiz Joshua, but it's very different because Joshua is very dedicated. Joshua lives boxing. Joshua lived a life. Joshua is not a guy that fights 5 times a year and then go fight once a year. But I believe that Joshua, after the Klitschko fight, he started fighting one and twice a year. I don't think that's nice. I think it's, yeah.
No, he said they'll be fighting twice a year.
Yeah. That twice a year, I don't think is. If you are an elite fighter, twice a year is not good. You know what I mean? Because if you fight, they tend to fight. That's like every 5 months. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what can happen in 5 months now. You know already. You know, when you travel, do stuff, a fighter has to be always active, always in the gym. And Joshua know this now, so I hope he takes it serious and come back, beat Ruiz in the rematch, and continue that way. Because Joshua has a lot to give. He's a talented guy, you know what I mean. Izu Ugonoh, I don't know why he has not worked on his cardio. Like the gas tank is low, man. It's always low. It runs out quick. You know what I mean? And he tends to want to finish a fighter off quick. You don't have to do that. Like, you've got to take your time. Go. Remember how he got knocked out by Brazil because he wanted to finish that fight quick. You know what I mean? He dropped Brazil. After he dropped Brazil, then he wanted to finish Brazil quick, but then got caught himself. You know what I mean? So, I mean, what are your final thoughts before we move on?
I was in match. I mean, it's one of the match as well. So he's a good boxer. To what I'm saying, he could fight very well. He throw punches on the face, and sometimes he put double jumping as well, and he is really good. But what I believe that he lacks at the moment now is the confidence. I think he lacks confidence of himself. He doesn't believe so much in himself. So, and when whatever you're doing in life, you need to put more energy and trust in yourself. Know that you can do this, you can do that. So, but once you lack that in you, then you lost it, and that's exactly what's happening. So, at one particular point in time, you were like, "Oh, I need to fight," and that's when you see him fighting for 4 times in a year. And sometimes we're like, "I can't just be hacked," you know what I mean? And so. That's what we're saying. And look at what's his name? Packer. Look at Packer now. Look at the level Packer is now. Look at the level he is. Packer is no worldwide. You know what I mean? He fought Joshua the last time. He fought Dylan White. You know what I mean? Now he's in US. So you can see the level of, if you believe so much in yourself, you gotta rip it. You gotta see, like, people's gonna believe in you, and that's exactly what's happening. So this guy have self, esteem, and he does not really believe himself. So my advice to him is to, sit down in his corner and, like, look, ask himself, what does he want to do? Did I want to fight? If you want to fight, put 100%. That's why I normally tell my son, if you want to succeed in this world, a part of the world that we are, you need to put 120%, and that's what you need to do. So put 120% on it, and people will know you, and they won't be able to put you aside anymore. So that motivation will come in. I believe if he has motivation in his previous fight yesterday, he could have, succeed in winning this guy, because looking at him, he could beat this guy as down 100%, but he lacks confidence. So that's what you have just said in the whole thing. So he should give himself more confidence, more morale to fight on. In his next match, he try to do more better than what he did today, yesterday.
Anyway, thanks for the support, and I appreciate it. You know what I mean, for actually giving our brother right here, Izu Ugonoh. He's still our brother, man. Regardless of how he behaves, you know what I mean, regardless of losing, but I just feel pity for him, because he's not taking it. He did not take boxing serious. Like, fighting 1 time a year, you're not an elite fighter, and you know that. Even though you might have things during year, but at least you have the opportunity to fight, to fight every time and be active. You know what I mean? So, like Ajagba now, I like the way Ajagba is fighting right now. I like the fact that Ajagba is being active, because if he's not active, he will lose the hunger. You know what I mean? So it's nice. I mean, you guys should go subscribe to my personal YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Raymond F.Ogbede. You know what I mean? So there we're going to be covering some exclusive stuff. I mean, cover boxing. Football, entertainment, politics, how to build, a business, how to invest. I mean, so my guy right here, John Ajagba, is a businessman, so, and he's going to show some Nigerians based in the UK the way to become your boss, So you guys go subscribe. I've already posted something there. I did a collaboration with my bro yesterday, so we'll see what happens, man. Stay blessed, stay humble. Can you please tell the audience about a little bit what you're doing, so Nigerian guys can understand it. Some people will not.
Oh yeah.
And support your movement as well.
John. Yeah, my name is John. I'm a director and a manager of Prime View Properties. I'm an investor. I invest much into properties, and that's what I do. I was a veteran in the army previously, and retired. Now I'm into properties in full time. So, and we're going to be discussing more about properties, about investments, and because I know that a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians, they don't really know. They are like slaves to their job at the moment. Some people, they have that money, but they don't know what they want to use to do with that money. So, but we on the channel, on the personal channel of the Raymond, we're going to be talking about investment in depth. We're going to give you guys what you need to know, how you can become your own boss. In terms of being a property owner in this country, we all know how renting is in the UK. So, and I'll also be telling you the area in where you need to, acquire your property, which you get more profit rather than going to London every time. So I'll be able to give you a very good talk about what is good, how you can turn your investment to your money to investment, and also we're going to be talking about turning your investment as well to your residence. For you to have a lot of property, how you can turn that to give you paper residency in the UK. So we're going to talk about a lot of things that we need to talk about. So you need to subscribe into that, and then once we reach 100 or something like that, we're going to start doing that, and I believe everyone's going to benefit of this. So it's quite. Let's look forward to it. We're going to teach ourselves a lot of things. We keep on learning every day, But I believe that I'm the kind of person that I believe we need to let our brothers know what's going on, how to invest. We can't just be working and we don't have time for our kids and stuff like that. So we need to have enough time for the kids. Put your effort into your business. No matter what effort you put in someone else's business, it's going to that person's. But if you put your effort, that same effort into your business, you're going to see how it's going to turn over. So yeah, let's leave that, and we're going to be giving more details into when you guys subscribe, and then we'll see how it goes. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate you subscribing. And if you want to book, you want to live, you are looking for service accommodation, you want a very cheap house that you can stay for your meetings, seminars, please go to Prime View Property. We'll give you lovely luxury accommodation at a very cheap price. Our prices are more better than hotels, and our rating is very, very cheap. Our rating is quite very high as well. So we partner with Booking.com, Airbnb, Travel.com. So a lot
listen guys, when we do that video, I'm going to actually show you guys. When we do it, I think we might do it tomorrow. We should do it tomorrow. If you are free, we'll do it tomorrow. I don't know if you're free tomorrow, because tomorrow we can do it. So that I will post I will actually show them your website. So they can see for themselves. Yeah. And by the way, he's the guy that wants me to come to UK so bad and telling me everything is all right. No need for me to worry for hotel.
I've told you.
He said accommodation day. Yeah, no wala. He go do everything. I don't say, bros, we go show. But right now, man, BBC, I'm gonna need to do some country for this places first, you know what I mean? But I go enter UK there for sure. And also, if Joshua is fighting, like, that would be impressive, you know, in the UK. I've not been to Wales before, so
that would be good. That would be good, to be honest with you.
It would be cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, man. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. We wish our brother Izu Ugonoh luck, and well, you know, this is what happens this is why I always tell Ajagba and Apochi, embrace your culture, embrace who you are. You know what I mean? Embrace the spirit. Because listen, winning is not all about physicality, it's about spiritual stuff as well, and spiritual support. Even if people pray for you, say, God, please bless this guy, that's already a spiritual support. You know what I mean? So even though they're just praying and they're just saying it, but it has efforts, you know what I mean? So people should understand that all our Nigeria fathers born abroad, you guys should always represent where you're from. Okay, represent your root. Don't say, oh, because I was born in Poland, because I was born there, I'm Nigerian, my parents are Nigerian, but I don't represent. Listen, now yourself, you do. At the end of the day, if you lose, we will not care about you. Nigeria will still try to support you. I know, sure. I don't told you I want to, guy. Cheers, guys. Stay blessed.